Thank you, Cantor. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, everyone, for being here today, because you're showing that you haven't given up faith. You haven't given up faith on our community and on Judaism and hope. There was a nice message that I got from a man named Jacob Schreiber. Jacob has been a friend of Temple Beth Hillel ever since he came here just a couple years back. He's the relatively new head of a Jewish organization in our town, well, in the Hartford area, called the Jewish Community Foundation. And what they do is if someone wants to leave some money for a certain cause, this group oversees it, and they oversee quite a lot of money and give it out as, per the requests of the different individuals, the different families. Well, he put together a message for Shavuot that I thought was really nice. Shavuot is an amazing holiday that doesn't always get its proper due. I wonder if that's because we don't do something really distinctive like eating in a sukkah, exchanging presents, or dressing up like different characters. Yes, it's customary to eat cheesecake and blintzes and study all night on Shavuot, but it doesn't seem to have the ritual bling of other major Jewish holidays, like a shofar, a Seder plate, or a menorah. Where Shavuot does stand out is in its richness of messages of hope, unity, redemption, rebirth, and recommitment. I just want to hope. How is coming to Mount Sinai a sign of hope? How is it a sign of unity or redemption, rebirth, or recommitment? I'll explain. Well, I'll use Jacob Schreiber's words first. This year, the holiday comes at a perfect time when we can all use large doses of these serums against despair. 2,000 years ago, the Hebrews fled Egypt and jumped into the void of the desert, hoping for a better life. The destination was uncertain. The journey would require faith and courage. They immediately had to endure a harried crossing of the Red Sea, an attack from the tribe of Amalek, all the while having to adjust to life in the desert as their new normal. A mere 49 days after leaving the land of the pyramids as slaves, the Hebrews were finally able to breathe as they settled around Mount Sinai to receive the Torah from God. This awe-inspiring experience was truly the unifying event, marking the transition from a collection of tribes into the new nation of Israel, an event that changed the course of human history for good. I just want to spend a moment. We were slaves. We didn't know from different tribes. We were stepping into a wilderness. We didn't know what would happen. Everything was different. And that's kind of what's happening right now. Everything is new. There's a new normal. Who knows what's going on? And we have to adjust to it. I'm just going to finish with his words. The context and story of Shavuot is striking to me in its similarities and relevance to what we are facing today. It demonstrates that we can make it through tough times and can emerge stronger together. It provides us a most welcome opportunity to pause for 2 days to reflect on what we have been through as individuals, families, and communities, and just how much we have achieved together amid chaotic and challenging times. As with our ancestors at Mount Sinai, there's much to be thankful for. I just want to comment that the Jewish Community Foundation and the Jewish Federation have stepped up with a relief and recovery fund. And it's for Jewish members of the Jewish community in Greater Hartford. They provide kosher food, and they'll bring it to your door. They provide ways to help you get more connected, and they'll provide financial assistance. Essentially, it's something like $750 for anyone that asks for funds, any member of the Jewish community that asks for funds. It's hardly been used. Very few people have even approached it or know about it or ask about it. If you know anyone who can use those things, food or connections or some financial assistance, it'll be in this week's newsletter. I thought that the concept of Shavuot and the getting of the Ten Commandments and us all being there together and being unified was beautifully expressed by his words. And I told him that I'd be sharing some of them, and he felt tonight, and he felt very honored at the opportunity. Passover, we got our freedom. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And Shavuot, we narrow it and we focus it and we give it direction, the direction of our learning, of our laws of the Torah. Tomorrow morning, I'll be